kind of headed in the direction of the Hawkins, the family members that I spoke with. We were over in that area kind of, and they said by the trees, and they are buried by the trees. So we're headed in that direction. I think that they really enjoy, oh yeah, looky here, having people to speak with. I'm glad that you guys aren't afraid, because it seems like in this area with a lot of the older graves, we're coming up on people who are nervous about our presence and about what we're doing here. It doesn't seem like...
Look at me.
I see.
Very
Yep, I do. I see your grave. Oh, so I see Alan, but on like census records and official records, he went by Allenson. Was it Allen or Allenson? Or was his middle name Allenson? Because I'm seeing Alan A. Hawkins. Does this experience seem less scary now that you know that it's a family member that was coming and walking through here?
Yes.
That's great. I'm glad. I think it's so cool that we were able to meet this way. Do you ever get to visit your wife? I know
Girl's voice, my dad.
Yep, your dad is here, Ida. That's very cool that you're here with your dad. Do you ever get to visit with your mom? It looks like she was buried elsewhere, maybe like out in Rives Junction. It looks like a lot of Hawkins are buried in that area. Do you get to visit with them? I'm not sure how this whole thing works, if you're able to do that or not. Do you guys only...
The people that I like?
Okay. So do you not like her? Did you guys have some sort of falling out?
Graves.
Can you only stay here? Are you able to leave here? Well, obviously you're allowed to leave here. You spoke with me.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When the time is right.
Okay, perfect. I like that.
Emotional.
Yeah, I bet.
Or motion. Can't tell. I couldn't tell. Emotional or motion.
Okay. I do feel like it is an emotional experience to be able to meet a family member so far down the line. I'm sure that doesn't happen very often. Will
we come with you?
No, you can't come with us. We are not taking anyone with us when we leave. I understand that that's sad, but we don't allow spirits to reside in our home. So that's not something that we can do today, or ever for that matter. There will be times when we reach out and we
spend time with us.
Yes. Yep, we will. So we're here today, and we will come back, since you can't come with us. We'll come back. We love it here. This is probably one of my favorite cemeteries, honestly. And it just makes it even cooler that you guys are here. Is there anything else that you guys would like to say before we leave? Do you guys ever visit any other Hawkins family members?
Understand. Understood? You're whole.
Yes, I'm a whole, person.
The paper's right.
So we were talking about records. So
bereaved.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Do you ever visit any other Hawkins? I know there's not a ton left. There's a few. But honestly, the name on our side is kind of dying out. My last name is not Hawkins. My maiden name was not Hawkins. But I know that is my family, Hawkins, but that wasn't my last name, and it's not it's not my brother's last name either, and he would really be the only one who could carry down that name. So it is kind of phasing out. Does that bother you?
Doctor drugged me.
Oh. Was it because you were sick? Because I know you guys both, or all three of you, passed away from a sickness. But if the doctor gave you medicine, it probably didn't hurt you. It just, medicine was different back then, right? Like, it's not the same as it is now. Now people don't have that happen. Because you had what they called bloody dysentery, and we don't have that anymore. That's something that we don't have to deal with.
I feel like they're maybe running out of steam.
I think so too. I feel like they are too. We will come back another day.
No. You're not running out of steam. You're feeling fresh.
Okay. That's awesome. Well, that's great. It seems like if you've been gone longer, like people who have been gone longer have more energy to expend. I'm not sure why that is. I don't have a lot of answers. I just have ideas and theories. Is that true? Do people who've passed on longer have more energy generally?
Dr. Barnes?
Okay, I'll look into a Dr. Barnes. Let me write it. Well, I can look back at this and know Dr. Barnes. So I will look and see if I can find any Dr. Barnes in the time that you would have been living. And do you want to know what happened to him? Is that kind of why you're telling me his name? Are you curious about his fate?
I'm getting stuff, but it's really unintelligible.
Okay. I can look into Dr. Barnes. Do you have kind of like some resentment? Do you feel like Dr. Barnes kind of escalated your passing? Or Alan or Ida's passing? Okay, we're gonna get going. It was lovely to speak with you again. But we're gonna get going now. We have other stuff that we have to get done today. But we'll come back, and every time we come to the cemetery, we'll make sure we come visit you and say hello. And we might bring the kids one day to say hi. So, you can meet them as well. And like I said,
that's great.
Okay, perfect.
And a woman laughing, like cheerfully.
Okay. That makes me happy that you guys are happy. But we're gonna go. Like I said, unfortunately, you cannot come with us. You have to stay here. Or if we do another spirit box session, then obviously we'll speak with you. But no one can come to our home and reside there. So, all right, we're going to get going. It was lovely to speak with you guys, and I hope that you guys are happy. I mean, it doesn't seem like you're like too sad or anything like that. And you all three are together, which is nice. I love that. All right, it was nice to speak with you.